what does it mean to lend these kids and their communities a helping hand?
I think with lending these kids in the communities that we'll be serving this summer a helping hand just means to basically be there for them. There are programs such as, the Salvation Army and the United Way and the Urban League and like the food bank that are really there in those communities providing for these kids because they're very under-resourced communities. They've been in situations where they don't have enough food or they don't have anywhere to stay for the night, and just learning about these different resources and these different organizations is just going to be really helpful for us to understand where our kids are coming from and just try to relate to them even if we haven't been in those situations, because I know a lot of us that work here this summer may have experienced those kind of things, but it's just really good to know that these organizations are around, how they work, and just what it really means to lend a helping hand to the kids that we'll be serving this summer.
How do you feel about organizations such as the Salvation Army and the Urban League?
They're really helpful because I grew up and going in and out of homeless shelters with my mom and just other personal problems. So I feel like they're really helpful, and kids who don't have it all might be them for their family, stuff like that.
Yeah, and especially when times come around, such as like Christmas and back to school, you don't always have the necessary tools to get new school supplies, get new clothes, and it's peer pressure to try to look your best on the first day of school. So I really think organizations such as the Salvation Army just really provides things that those kids can have, and not even just kids, parents, to go on job interviews and just to better their lives as a whole. So organizations such as Salvation Army, Urban League are very, very necessary in communities that we're serving this summer.
How do you think this project ties into what we as summer missionaries are doing this summer?
Yeah, drugs follow-up.
Like I stated earlier, this project will just really give us a chance to be inside their shoes and just to really, research what it is exactly that they have to go through on a daily basis. Not all of them, but some of them, of course. Just what they need to be eligible, what kind of funding is needed for these things, whether these things are in danger of being, taken away out of communities. The government is going through a lot of changes, so just to be aware of what's around us and what's in our community so we can know what it is that's actually affecting the kids in our communities that we will be serving this summer.
Yeah. And researching the projects and all the Salvation Armies, it gives us a feel of what it's like and what goes on, and just so we can relate better to the children in the summer.